Hi, Stephen Pearcy from RATT. You're listening to Laughing Monkey Music and you're watching Sean right here.
Welcome to the Laughing Monkey Music Show. Today we're on Stephen Pearcy. Welcome back, man.
Pleasure, my friend. How are you?
Good, good. It's been a little while.
We've been trying to do this fucking interview for days or weeks or something.
That's all good, man. Well, the good news is the reason why you couldn't, because you've been working on music, so which makes it awesome. You know?
Yeah, I'm putting the finishing touches on Legacy, and the problem I was having with it was a good one because there was so much music to choose from through my history of music and catalog, and quality stuff, not just hissy scratchy LP or cassette, whatever form it was recorded. We're taking time with it and patience. It's kind of a story actually, because I take like there's some stuff I'm interluding in the songs, and you hear us discussing, rearranging like Wanted
Oh, really?
Man. Yeah, early stuff like in 1983 or 2. I mean, it's crazy, but it's all good. It's all good. My problem was picking songs. Now I got it. There'll probably be a part 2, So
I'm surprised it wouldn't be like or like a double. So this is actually, so people don't wear. You signed with Golden Robot.
yeah,
So that was a big news.
Yeah, way cool.
And so Legacy, and then after that, you're going to do a new album also.
I wanted my solo record number 6, and there's a lot of stuff that I have on the plate, but as we go, it'll be Legacy, the solo record, and take it from there.
How long before we see Legacy, you think?
But I'm hoping January, at the end of January at the latest.
Nice.
Because I want to tour it soon,
Cool. Very cool.
The summer of 2023.
Nice. Well, and what's great is, and I've been talking and posting, I've been really into going back to View to a Thrill. To me, that is like one of your best albums ever.
Yeah, well, you only live twice. It's probably my favorite song on there.
I think my favorite is gotta be Not Killing Me, because the harmonies are throwing me back to Not Giving Away, back to that RATT, that phase you were at. You kind of mixing it up.
Yeah, a lot of that's not intentional because, I've been being known to some. I've been playing guitar for 50 years and I write those songs. So,
right.
It just sounds like RATT sometimes, and there's nothing I can do about that. I love it though.
Well, yeah, you are the sound. You wrote the songs, so.
Check this out. I have songs I've written for RATT. We've written, Warren and I, that eventually will see the light of day, possibly on Legacy.
Yeah.
A song. Yeah.
Is there any issue? So you have all control of the music though, right? So it's not going to be an issue with any band members. You have it all.
I mean, shit. There's, not most, but some of the stuff that I got were from bootleggers. Okay. And I'm the best bootlegger out there for RATT or anything I do. So I pretty much found the same thing in a better quality, It's interesting, Going back to like in the 80s, you'd get these double album live bootlegs in Germany and Japan, I got all those,
It'd be great to see them come out, some live music, because all that's out there are the bootlegs on YouTube and wherever. It'd be nice to have something cleaned up a little bit from you.
I'd love to. The first thing is to try to get the EP out next year, which will probably happen,
Oh, nice. That'd be great.
Yeah. Released in its original form on vinyl, and that's it.
That's it. I'll be there. I'll be buying that one. But you're super busy because you've been touring like crazy. What's your next big gig coming up? Is it? I know you have one of the whiskey you're doing, but is there anything else?
No. We have a theater to do December 16th, I think, if I believe.
Yeah.
Go to the web.
The website will be on the show, underneath everything. The links will be there for everybody.
Yeah, official Stephen Pearcy right there. But couple shows in December. I'm already working on next year for the Legacy tour, and there's other projects going down. But I do want to get out there and support the record, obviously.
Obviously, and let's make sure we come back to Mohegan Sun because you were awesome.
I love the place. That's a great place.
You guys crushed. It was awesome. All the bands were great. I mean, it was a good show. It was packed. It was great.
Good sound there. You know what you.
And it's beautiful there. One of the things that's really crazy is going on is with all the touring and stuff. And I'm surprised I haven't heard anybody say this. With the stadium tour, had anybody approached you with RATT for the stadium tour?
Oh no.
That would be a good last run with RATT. Like, you know what I mean?
We were too dysfunctional for that.
That would have been a good. That you belong up there with those guys though, so it would have been a good package.
Oh, I'll be available. I'm available.
I think the songs would be great.
Yeah. Those I'll tell you what. It's kind of a little delay here, but we'll probably see a lot more of those going down. Everybody's watch what happens next summer. It'll probably be so crowded. Yeah,
probably. But to me, I was thinking that would be great when I went and saw this. I actually went and saw it, and I was like, man, Steven should be on the bill with whether it's with RATT or with his Rat Bastards, because you got Motley Crue and Leopard, and if Poison's out there, definitely RATT should be out there. I mean, you should be on the stage if those guys are out there. If Vince is out there and Brett's out there,
what's left of it's I don't know. I would have liked to have done something like that, but I wouldn't want to be first tier. I'd like the big package deal.
Right.
Yeah. There's many ways to do this now, and I'll be introducing that soon enough. A company of ours, how do I reach 250,000 people at once? Anyway, we got it figured out.
The big problem for you is enough hours in the day is what it is.
Pretty much. I mean, shit, dude, 24/7 coffee. I mean, it's no joke. When I was approached to do a coffee, which is out there, 3 premium.
Yeah, let's talk about that. Yeah, they just popped up the other day.
Yeah, with who are they? Writers and Rockers Coffee Company, and way cool stuff. Actually, it's great coffee, and I picked flavors and what I wanted, and actually took time with it. I didn't just go, give me, let's do a coffee, slap a. No, it wasn't one of those. It's pretty cool though. It's good coffee, and you can get a groovy mug.
I know you got a couple good mugs there. You got the mug. You got the mug with the design on your shirt, which I really love.
Well, that's Miss Truth or Dare taking care of that business.
She's doing a good job on that one. And actually, we're talking about one of the things with that is you have your references to the James Bond are everywhere, especially in the View album, but in all your work, your love is strong. So I was thinking, actually, who's your favorite James Bond?
Oh, without a doubt, Connery. Sure wasn't the guy who did the one and only first Bond movie.
But that guy didn't fit at all.
I don't even think he knows who he is. About it. Then I'd say more was too tongue in cheek, too trying to make it too comedy in the 80s. I like the latest Bond we had was great. He should stay Bond.
Oh, Daniel Craig, he's my favorite. Connery was, but Craig just really kind of puts it.
At least they let him bring back the smack, the 60s, 70s, kind of vibe out View to a Throat. We had fun, actually. Eric and I took our time with that, but we had a lot of fun experimenting and trying different stuff. But I literally wanted to give it that undertone, Bond theme, reality kind of thing. And actually, one song on there, I forget what it is. I actually asked Eric, count how many times I reference a Bond movie, a character, or whatever. I tried to shove them all in one song just to see if I could do it. And I did. I think we counted like 7 or 8.
That was funny. I was thinking before I talked to him, like, I gotta figure out how many times he actually references Bond in the whole movie. I mean, the whole album. But I
Yeah.
hadn't done that.
But yeah, I had fun with it, and so I decided to make the whole year the agent provocateur, and just have fun with it.
And it's definitely one of your biggest years. So I mean,
yeah, and we still have there's a VIP show coming up here. Should be announced in November in Vegas this month, and then we'll see what happens December. Maybe I'll do a Christmas run or something like that.
so you're not gonna do that Rudolph song, the reindeer song ever again, though.
Oh God. Yeah, right. I forget who. Oh, that was Bruce Kulick and I, right?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, last time we talked about it, we were laughing about it. You're like, yeah, not gonna do that one again. All your RATT stuff, all your solo projects, all your everything, and honed them into one album. Like Smash was there, almost there, but View was just like on the top of the cake for me. That's what I hear. Like the harmonies and the experimentation, the guitar parts and like Killing are a little different. Like everything's got there.
Yeah. Well, I told we took it seriously, man. When I write songs all the time. It's not mandatory, or I think about it, but I do it all the time. I have guitars all over the place, and so when we put those songs together for View, we had we had so much more music, and we kind of had to literally go, okay, we're going to really experiment with this one. We're going to put keyboards here. We're going to do this. I mean, look, anything goes, I've been there and done it. So I'm just having fun with it, so,
yeah.
So, that's where you get the Bond and the View and all that. It's just tongue in cheek, it's like, I love making records. I mean, I can make them for, I can make a record a day. A song.
Well, I'm looking forward to the new one coming out. Are you playing guitars on? Are you playing guitar on the album too?
Yes, and if you go back in my catalog, like on Social Intercourse, I do a lot of guitar on that record, even solos. I remember trying to get Warren out to do a solo on a tune, and he wasn't around, so I'm like, fuck it, I'll do it, but on Smash, I had a bit, but yep. Eric, great. When I let Eric go, unless I really want to be on it, and sometimes I have parts, and but when him and Matt get together, man, they're strong on the guitars. So I just leave them alone and let them do their trip, and it's way cool at the end of the day,
It's once again, it's another good problem to have. So many talented guitar players, and you're a good guitar player and a songwriter.
And Robbie Crane, who was in RATT actually longer than one original guy, believe it or not, he's back, tripping, and it's way cool. It's real comfortable.
So Robbie is back now.
Yeah,
cool.
Yeah, he's doing.
Hunt him down now.
The guy's all over the place recording or playing. I mean, he's like me, on 10, 24/7.
He looks like a Swiss Army knife for a while. Everywhere I was seeing him.
Yeah.
And then, what about the shoes? That's another thing I haven't heard you talk about. Your shoe line.
My shoes, they're fucking cool. I figured, I was seeing Billy Gibbons, get on these kicks of his and try to sell and he's selling these boots, right?
Yeah.
So I'm going, man, I like, I want to make my own shoes. I mean, look, the door's out there. You just open it. And so I did. I started creating these tennis shoes, and the first one did really well, enough to get me in their little club there. So now I'm just making whatever. If I have the urge, I'll make a shoe. I just made another shoe called Nitro. It's a snake skin thing, going back to kind of 60s, drag racing thing. Maybe that'll be the next record. No, I already did that with Fueler. Fueler's all over it. Yeah.
And it's funny, you posted something for Reach of the Sky, and I commented on it that some people that watch it don't know. On none of your albums, you don't use a title song.
No. But I have
a
title for every record. For every album title, I have written lyrics or a song with that title. The first one being Out of the Cellar. I wrote that song. It's out there somewhere. It's getting around. I wrote Mickey RATT in 1978 or something like that. Yeah.
That's crazy.
Good song. And City to City was written back then too, and it pops up in Detonator, who knows? But
yeah. It's crazy to go back and see all the songs you had written that are, over the years have shown up on all the albums, pretty much almost as they are too. I mean, you had the concept of all these different songs like back before all these bands were making these sounds. That was.
You heard Vertex?
Yep.
Yeah, that's I. If you want to hear something trippy from me, I've ever recorded, I'll probably have something. Well, I have to have something on the Legacy record from there because it's industrial and it was way unexpected. We really didn't. I mean, Al Petrelli on guitar, me and him wrote all that stuff with Hiro Kuratani, a drummer from Japan. It was a total Japanese project brought here. Amazing record though, amazing. He brought it up the other day, and I'm like, yeah, how do you introduce that to people? 1995. It was right after Arcade.
Yep.
So it just got heavier and heavier because Arcade 2 is really heavy.
You still play songs off the first Arcade album too in concert?
Sure, Nothing to Lose, definitely. Yeah, people love that.
That's a good song.
Yeah, it is. Actually, yeah, Jim Valance. Jim Valance and I did that.
Any work with Fred Curry coming up? Anything with him?
Oh God, Fred's doing so well. He's Mr. Trophy Award boy with these songs for hockey teams and TV, movies, commercials. He's doing really good, really good.
I'd love to see him play with you, though, even for fun, even for a one-off. It'd be kind of fun to see you guys jam.
Uh-huh.
At one point, it's just cool. Like people got excited when they saw you and Jake. They get excited.
Oh my God, Jake! Yeah, I have some tapes with Jake all over the place. A lot of people have always asked if we ever wrote a song, right? When he was in the band. Yeah. Well, we actually did co-write a song together, and I got it, and it's going on Legacy. And I just ran into him. It's the weirdest thing. I ran into him at Alice Cooper here in Vegas. And it's like we're both walking in the door of the arena, and we just looked at each other. I'm like, holy shit, I haven't seen this guy in years. But I love Jakey.
It was just you guys hitting each other, but just seeing him, he doesn't show up very often anywhere anyhow. It's like an alien sighting, Yeah.
And let's see. I mean, I love Jake. I'd love him to play on a song anytime. These guys are rat bastards. Yeah. Anybody considered me for a while, I consider always a rat bastard.
It would be good. I mean, he should get the light on him. Playing with you, he'll get some more extra light. I mean, he did things. He vanished. He's such an underrated guitar player. He did the Dragon Cartel thing, and then that vanished. I mean, and he's a good guitar player. He should be out there more.
Yeah, well, that's why I'm here, pal. So let me see what I can squeeze out of the guy. Jakey, if you're listening,
Go, Jake, come on, let's get some songs.
Anytime, who knows? Maybe he'll be a surprise guest at one of my gigs here.